to exercise 26, using circle-related object snaps. The newest thing about this unit is we're actually going to learn how to apply circles. Instead of just making standard shapes or using lines, this time we're actually making circles. Not too exciting, but it is a different set of commands and a little bit different way of thinking. First off, in Classroom, you're going to see that I have attached two files to this project, as seen here. The top file says link.3dm. That's one you should click on and download. Once it's downloaded to your Classroom computer, you may click on it and it will automatically launch Rhino into the file you will see here. So, one thing you'll notice is that we have three crosshairs on this file. And that's going to allow us to center up our circles, and that's what we're going to use to center up everything. The other thing we have to worry about is the difference between radius and diameter. Now, radius is half the distance across circle, and diameter is from one point of the circle through the center to a point on the opposite edge of the circle. Things that you've learned in math class, basic math functions. But when you're drawing, you have to tell the computer what you're using. It's very simple to make that mistake and have a circle that either is half as big or twice as big as you need. So as seen in the drawing off the tutorial packet seen here, you'll notice that every circle has an arrow and a line drawn to it, and on the outside of that line it has a dimension. But in front of that dimension you either have a circle with a line through it or the capital letter R. The capital letter R simply stands for radius. The circle with a line through it stands for diameter, and that is what you need to tell the computer before you start drawing. Now back to Rhino. In Rhinoceros, we want to get set up by first having grid snap on. Now in your computers, grid snap will be down on the command prompt, most likely down in the lower right hand corner. Make sure grid snap is engaged or turned on. That way as we draw, we don't have to type in any coordinates. We can just go to the center of the line here. It's on the center of two grid lines, and it will automatically snap into the center of that. After you have enabled grid snap, we now can start using our circle command. And the command we're going to use is underneath curve, circle, center radius. Now again, yours will look different than mine as seen in this picture here. As you can see in your command prompt up top, it has a series of options, but one of the first things you'll see in a command prompt line will be either the word diameter or the word radius. If you want one or the other, you simply click on the word that says diameter or radius and you'll notice it'll change. In my version of Rhino, I first have to tell it where the center of my circle is, and I do that by just clicking, and then I can change it from radius or diameter over here. So it is slightly different on mine versus yours, so please make sure you understand the difference. For me, or for you, I would say I would work on one set of circles at a time. So since I'm already on diameter, I'm going to type in the inner circle, which is a diameter of 3. I start up my circle command again, go to the center, and change it to radius, and again type in 3 for radius, and you notice my circle is now the outside line, which is twice as big as the inside one, because it's got a diameter 6 or a radius of 3, whereas the inner circle has a diameter of 3. We're going to repeat the exact same for the bottom right. Click in the center of the lines, type in our radius, go back to our circle command, plot the center of our circle, change the diameter, and type in our diameter according to our drawing. And now we will finish the drawing off, at least circle-wise, by drawing our last two circles. Again, looking at the diameters versus the radius and typing in the appropriate amounts. Now, once we have all 6 of our circles drawn, we now have to do a couple of new commands. And the instructions do give you step-by-step here where it says about the tangent lines. So for us here, I'm going to go to curve, I'm going to go to line, and it's tangent to 2 curves. If you just look at the drawing, you will see where the lines intersect the circles. So for instance, there's a line that intersects the outside of that circle and a line that intersects the outside of that circle. So it automatically draws our line. All right, and now we just kind of got to rinse and repeat. So again, I'm going to go tangent to curves, and I'm going to click where the line intersects two circles, and there you go. Repeat that command, and I'll be able to go a little bit faster here and finish it off with one more line. And there we go. That is the end of exercise number 26, using circle-related object snaps.